So before we get into the meat and bones of the actual sales training, we need to teach you one product. The product that we're going to be going over is the line of credit product. Now, the line of credit is going to be the most sought after financial product in the industry for small business owners. It provides the most flexibility and the best rates. Now, we are going to be pitching and training you on pitching this, and you're only going to be pitching this at the very beginning of your career until you understand how to pitch better on a cold calling basis and obtain applications. So I would say your first 10 to 20 applications, you're only going to be using the line of credit pitch, which will go in on the next video on stages of cold calling. So to understand that, we're going to go over a couple examples. The line of credit, I don't want anyone to feel like it's a bait and switch. Let's just put that out there, okay? Without us understanding and assessing the financials of the company, we have no idea what they'll qualify for. Now, the path of least resistance in sales is by giving the client exactly what they want. And so if they can qualify for the line of credit, I'm going to give it to them every single time. Sometimes they'll qualify for our line of credit and want more money on top of that, where we can blend more than one financial product. Then you can have more of a high ticket sale with the cash advance in addition to the line of credit. But the majority of the income that you're going to make is coming from renewals. So you want to ensure that you create good relationships with these individuals. However, by getting on the phones and just pitching money or tailor making the products that we have available to the client, with you having such a limited knowledge in the industry, you're not going to get applications right off the bat. In order for you to truly understand and learn this industry, you need to see applications, see approvals and declines, and give it a shot at actually closing deals, or at least get that file over to us at the affiliate team. And without that, you're going to be stuck. And so before we can get into really pre-qualifying merchants on the cold call, we want you to give the most sought after financial product. If we can obtain that for the merchant, no problem. It'll be in their inbox that same day or following day. But we need you to get applications into sample data before we can get there. And this is going to be the easiest way for you to do so. So with that being said, let's get into our first example. The approval amount for the line of credit is going to be $100,000. Now, as you see, the example is going to get progressively more difficult. In example one, we have opportunities for 3 draws and 3 payments. We're just going to talk about the first. So you have a $100,000 line of credit and you have a $40,000 draw. The questions at the bottom is how much is remaining in your line to be drawn, and what is the balance that's going to be accruing interest. Okay? So just like a credit card, this is going to be how the line of credit works. Okay? If you have a $10,000 limit on your credit card and you swipe $5,000 for something, for whatever it is, you have $5,000 remaining in that line, and then you're owing interest on $5,000 as well. Okay? So this is not going to be a trick whatsoever. If we're drawing $40,000, we're going to have $60,000 remaining in the line, and then we're going to be accruing interest on $40,000. Okay? So on the side note, we're not going to be including interest payments and how those things dub over. As we go through these examples, it's just going to be principal payments and drawdowns to make numbers super simple. But as you can see, if you draw $40,000 from the 100 grand, you've made no payments thus far. You'll have $60,000 remaining in the line, and you'll have $40,000 that you're paying interest on. So now this is example 2. In example 2, you have $100,000, you've drawn 40. And then let's call it within that month, you made a $4,000 payment. So I'm going to have you, we're going to pause, and we're going to have you fill out the remaining in the line and what is the balance accruing and interest. Go. So if you drew $40,000, you would have $60,000 remaining in the line. But after that payment of $4,000 going back into the line, now you have $64,000 remaining, but you're still paying interest on $36,000. This is really simple math. It's not made to confuse you. We just have to ensure that you guys understand the mechanics of the line of credit, because it is what you're going to be pitching right out of the gate. Go to the next. All right, so now things are going to get a little bit more complicated. You guys kind of get the gist of what's going on here. We're going to pause the video. You have 3 different draws and 3 different payments. We're going to give you a couple moments to figure out if you can ascertain what's remaining in the line and what is the balance that's still accruing interest. So through these calculations, you can deduce that after $110,000 was drawn, you're going to be repaying $75,000. You will have remaining in the line $65,000 from your original $100,000, and then you'll still be paying interest on the remaining $35,000 that's still outstanding from what you've already drawn down. Okay? Simple math. It's exactly like your credit card. The big difference with the line of credit is it's backed by the business, so it does not affect your personal credit typically. You can get physical cash out. You can pull the cash out of the bank. You can't do that with the credit card in most instances. And it's going to give you more money than what a credit card typically would. So you're going to get bigger approvals. And don't worry, we're also going to have line of credit funders for you to be able to submit to. If you choose to not go through the affiliate funnel and you want to go direct on your own, you'll have a couple people that have already talked to us about sending over referral relationships. So you can get your clients products that look just like this.